scratch-off success. It's the sound every player wants to hear.
Hi lottery fans! Do you love scratch-off game cards as much as I do? Well, what if I told you there's a way to gain a slight edge on the outcome of those games? What if I also told you that it involves a totally legit tactic used by professional gamblers? As you watch this video from beginning to end, I'll show you how this completely legal method can be used to your advantage. The method is called card counting, and it's a tactic that blackjack players have been using for years. Blackjack players count cards to tell them when the odds of hitting blackjack are better or worse on each hand, based on the cards that have already been dealt. Little do most people know that a similar concept can be applied to instant scratch-off game cards. But here's the problem. To count cards for instant games, you need to collect and stay on top of a mind-boggling amount of data, such as total tickets printed and sold, odds of each game, odds for top prizes, and much more. Some game data changes every single day. Plus, each week, new games are released and old games are retired. Games have different prices, different odds, and different prizes. Needless to say, collecting, maintaining, and interpreting that amount of data is virtually impossible for the average person. What you need is a solution that aggregates thousands of data points for you and then translates that data to show you when the odds are strongly in your favor and when they're not. What you need is Scratch Smarter. We've made it easier for you to put scratch-off odds in your favor. And the most amazing thing is that you don't need to do a thing. No metrics gathering, no data mining, no analysis, no nothing. At Scratch Smarter, that's our job. Since 2011, we've been tracking the vital game metrics that you need to gain a favorable edge. In fact, we've not only been tracking those metrics, but we've also been able to devise a method that analyzes which games are hot or cold. This method is based totally on, yes, you guessed it, counting cards. Let me show you what I mean. Just like a blackjack dealer shuffling cards, top prizes for scratch-off games are randomly shuffled throughout the printing of a game. And like a deck of shuffled cards, the best cards can be grouped at the beginning of the deck, spread evenly throughout, or grouped at the bottom. It's always random. That's why counting, or keeping track of every game's statistics, is so critical. After gathering all of the lottery's data every day, we take those elaborate stats and simplify them. For example, instead of continually comparing odds, professional gamblers simplify the count using a -1 or +1 for different card ranges. To identify hot or cold scratch-off games, we've invented a similar method called the Smart Factor method. Basically, the greater the factor number, the better your odds are of winning a top prize. Here's the simplified science behind Scratch Smarter's method. When the factor number is above 1.0, it means the top prize odds are better than when the game was originally printed. When the factor is below 1.0, it means the odds of winning a top prize are worse than when the game was originally printed. The lower the factor number, the more you should stay away from that game, because there are games for sale that do not have any top prizes remaining. Yes, the lottery still sells games where all of the top prizes have been won. Why would you ever want to spend your hard-earned money on a game without any big prizes remaining? Our Smart Factor analysis shows you the games to stay away from. Each week, we take our Smart Factor analysis and publish it into 4 reports, so players like you can quickly and easily decide on which games to play. Report 1 is sorted by the current week's factor calculation from best to worst, so you can search for the very best game, no matter what the price of the game is. Report 2 is sorted by game price, then by factor, so you can play the best game at each price point. Report 3 is sorted by overall odds first, then by factor. This report will help you if you're interested in winning any prize amount, not just a big prize. Report 4 is sorted by top prizes remaining and color-coded with our Smart Factor. The first 2 reports include our estimated percentage sold calculation. This helps you see how many tickets are left for sale in the entire state. So, no matter how you like to play, we have a report that works for you. All of our reports are color-coded, so they're easy to understand. Green means good to play, yellow means okay to play, and red means do not play. Our reports basically tell you the best games to play and the games to avoid based on all the data published by the lottery. What could be simpler than that? Never before has it been so easy for you to gain the upper hand on scratch-off cards. Our weekly Scratch Smarter reports are the equivalent of a gambler walking into a casino, already knowing the card count at every blackjack table and selecting the table with the best chances to win big. They'd never play a cold table, and you should never play a scratch-off game with no top prizes remaining. They would only play the hottest table, just like you should only scratch the very best games. Wouldn't it be great to have the card count handed to you? While neither counting cards in blackjack or using our smart factor method will guarantee that you'll win, Scratch Smarter's analysis does, mathematically, show you how the odds of winning a top prize can change, sometimes drastically in your favor. Before I go, let me ask you this. What would it be worth to you to receive accurate, up-to-date game analysis so you can buy only the games with the very best odds? To know that you'll never spend a penny on a game without any top prizes remaining? What would it be worth to you to always be one step ahead of the scratch-off game? For a 1-year subscription of Scratch Smarter reports, unlocked in our members area, your investment is just $19.97. You can download the reports after they've been updated every Friday. That's 52 reports for a super low 38 cents per report. Annual subscribers get the reports emailed to them weekly. No need to log in. When you subscribe today, you'll also get instant access to 9 more video secrets. Secrets to instant games you won't find anywhere else. Not sure about a year-long subscription? Then just try us out for 3 months for only $9.99. Don't wait. Sign up now because our subscriptions are limited. We limit the number of active subscribers to these reports in each state, so we don't get in trouble with the lottery. Simply click the Buy Now button below, then find and select your state, and check out to get instant access to this week's report in your members area. Good luck, Scratch-Off fans! And with Scratch Smarter, may the odds be forever in your favor.
Scratch Smarter, it's fun to win.